2022 Bentley Bentayga S first test, dabbling in speed. But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. We like to imagine the luxury brands of the Volkswagen Group as schoolmates working on similar class projects, again and again. Herr Professor Volkswagen will levy an assignment, like, say, build a full-size luxury SUV on the MLB platform, and Audi, Bentley, Lamborghini, and Porsche will produce their versions, each with its own point of view. Occasionally, one or another of the automakers seems to take a close look at another's homework. Case in point, the new 2022 Bentley Bentayga S we just tested brings to mind the Porsche Cayenne lineup, in particular the GTS and how it relates to the top dog Cayenne Turbo GT. So, what's with the Bentayga S and Cayenne GTS? It's all about positioning. The Cayenne GTS, like all similarly badged Porsche models, essentially amounts to the brake and suspension upgrades of the turbo model teamed with a less powerful engine and sold at a more palatable price. The new Bentayga S has a similar relationship with the top-of-the-line Bentayga Speed. But whereas the Bentayga Speed goes full out with a 626 horsepower 6.0-liter twin-turbo W12, air springs, a freaky good 48-volt active anti-roll bar system, big brakes, and summer tires, the S model uses the Bentayga V8's 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 making the same 542 horsepower and 568 pounds-to-foot of torque. The S blurs the line by also getting a stiffer, sportier tune for its air suspension, and the 48-volt anti-roll bar system with a new sport mode as standard. The stability control has also been recalibrated to allow for more aggressive driving, while the torque vectoring system has been reprogrammed to help make the big Bentley a better dancer through tight corners. Rounding out the $222,525, $269,390 as tested package are a host of style changes, the most noticeable of which are unique 22-inch wheels and a new, louder sport exhaust system. The Bentayga S also gets black trim, a large rear spoiler, and dark tinting on the head and taillights. The 2022 Bentayga S also benefits from the mid-cycle update Bentley made to the 2021 lineup. How quick is the Bentayga S? Down 4 cylinders, not to mention 84 horsepower, to the Bentayga Speed, the S isn't surprisingly slower, but not by much, considering the times we're discussing. The 0 to 60 mph run takes just 3.6 seconds, while the quarter mile passes in 12.1 seconds at 113.6 miles per hour. The speed needs 3.1 seconds to hit 60 and runs the quarter in 11.5 at 120.7. As you might expect, there's no delta in our 60 to 0 mph braking test, with both stopping in 114 feet, but the figure 8 reveals a slight difference, with the S posting an average lap of 25.0 seconds at 0.76 grams versus 24.6 at 0.79 grams for the Speed, the Bentayga S in the real world. With the performance numbers so close, there may be some debate as to whether the Speed's roughly $40,000 premium might be worth it, especially considering how nicely the S goes down the road. We're not in the habit of turning down 12-cylinder engines, but with a V8 this nice, well, we're saying there's a chance. The Bentayga's V8, versions of which are also found in the Cayenne, Audi RSQ8, and Lamborghini Urus, is smooth and quiet, with effortless low-end torque. It's not as shouty as variants found under the hood of its German and Italian cousins, thanks to the Bentayga S revised exhaust system, but it emits a refined yet somehow still menacing growl when properly uncorked. As with most of its MLB stablemates, the Bentayga's ride and handling balance is superb. Steering is fingertip-light, while the suspension is equally adept at eating up decaying roadways, as it keeps the Bentayga S feeling planted and confident on a good back road. About the only time the Bentley exhibits any bad behavior is when you ask it to rush. It's unlike the Cayenne GTS, which is capable of hanging with turbo models just about everywhere except the straights. When you get a little overzealous and treat the Bentayga S like the Speed, the transmission tends to upshift too early and downshift a bit late, necessitating the use of the meaty steering wheel mounted paddles. And the V8's outstanding power delivery makes it quite easy to outdrive the brakes.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like. Leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.